Question number 41. Which of the following are common to both ethyl alcohol fermentation and lactic acid fermentation? The answer is answer number 1. So the statements A, B and D are common to both. But if you consider statement C, NADH is used to reduce acetaldehyde. That happens only in ethyl alcohol fermentation. And statement E, one molecule of carbon dioxide is released. That also happens only in ethyl alcohol fermentation. So the answer is answer number 1. Question number 42 is about the primary growth of roots. So in question number 42, the correct statements are A and B. So answer is the third one. So if we consider statement C, it says vascular tissues are produced by the vascular cambium. So that is wrong because that happens during secondary growth. So in the question they're asking about primary growth. Then statement E says epidermis splits due to being pushed outwards. That is also wrong because that also happens in secondary growth. Then when we talk about D, D says some cells produced outward by the root apical meristem elongate and push the root through soil. So the root, it produces cells both inwards and outwards, but the pushing the root forward is done by the cells that are produced inwards. So pushing the root forward through the soil is a function of the cells that are produced inwards, not done by the cells that are produced outwards. So that is why statement D is wrong. So the answer is number 3. Question number 43 is about the blood circulation of vertebrates. So the correct answer is answer number 3. So statements A and B are correct. So we know there are two types of circulation: single circulation and double circulation. So if we consider the animals that show single circulation, in those animals their heart will only have 2 chambers and they will have 2 capillary networks. One is the body capillary network and the other is the gill capillary network. Also in these animals that show single circulation, they don't have lungs but they will have other structure like gills. So an example for an animal that shows single circulation is fish. Then about double circulation, those animals will have 3 or 4 chambers in the heart, and basically the definition is in one complete circulation around the body, blood passes through the heart twice. So if we consider statement A and B, they are correct. Statement C is wrong because in single circulation only 2 chambers are there. Statement D is wrong. It should be twice through the heart, not through the lungs. It should be twice through the heart. Statement E is wrong because myoglobin is found in all vertebrates. Then question number 44 is about sensory receptors. So there A, C and D are the correct statements. So answer is answer number 2. Statement B is wrong because they don't always have to have glands. Glands don't receive stimuli. There is nothing like that. So B is wrong. Statement E is wrong because these sensory receptors can detect the stimuli in both internal environment as well as external environment. Question number 45 is about Leydig cells. So the correct statements are A and D. So we know Leydig cells, they secrete testosterone and they are located in the connective tissue between the seminiferous tubules. Then if we consider statement B, it says they produce the fluid required for transport of sperm. That is wrong. So that fluid is produced by associated glands, not by Leydig cells. Then statement C is wrong. Nourishing the cells in different stages of spermatogenesis is a function of Sertoli cells. Statement E is also wrong. Providing attachment for cells is a function of Sertoli cells. So A and D are correct. So answer is answer number 5. Question number 46 is about cystic fibrosis. So cystic fibrosis is due to pleiotropy and it is an autosomal recessive inheritance. So C and D answer number 4. So cystic fibrosis is a condition where the mucus produced in the body is stickier and thicker than normal. due to a mutation of one gene. So because of that condition, because of that mutation, many other factors of the body are affected, like respiratory disorders can occur, then infertility can occur. So when one gene affects many other factors, that is called pleiotropy, and this cystic fibrosis is caused due to a mutation of an autosomal gene. So C and D, answer number 4. Question number 47 is about ecological pyramids. So if we consider about these pyramids, mainly there are 3 types: energy pyramids, number pyramids, and biomass pyramids. These energy pyramids are always upwards, they are never inverted. The number pyramids can be upwards or they can be inverted as well. So inverted number pyramids are found in parasitic food chains. Then talking about the pyramid of biomass, they can be upright or inverted. So an example for an upright pyramid of biomass is a food chain occurring in the forest ecosystem, and an example for an inverted biomass pyramid is a food chain occurring in marine environments, that means the ocean. So the correct answers are answer number C and answer number D. So answer is answer number 4. Question number 48. Select the correct responses with the correct match of feature and example of microorganisms. So here the correct statements are A, C and D. So answer number 2. So we know adenovirus, yes, it shows icosahedron symmetry. Then obligate aerobic respiration is not for Clostridium. Clostridium shows obligate anaerobic respiration. Phytoplasma reproduce in leaf hoppers and plants, that is correct. Mycoplasma reproduce by budding and binary fission, that is also correct. Then statement E is wrong. Purple sulfur bacteria shows autotrophic nutrition. Question number 49 is about stem cells. So the correct statements are A, B and D. So we know stem cells will always give rise to the cells of the same type, and they have limitless cell division. They can divide without a limit, and there are 2 types of stem cells. Those are basically embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells, and they are undifferentiated cells, and they don't necessarily divide rapidly. So E is wrong, C is wrong. E is wrong because the resource book says they don't necessarily divide rapidly. C is wrong because it's not 3 types, it should only be 2 types. So the answer is A, B and D, answer number 1. Question number 50. Which of the following could be used to control dengue vector as well as the filaria vector? The correct statements are C and D. So answer is answer number 4.